Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Derek here. We are back reacting to another episode of The Bad Batch. This is season 1, episode 7. It is called Battle Scars. What happened last time on The Bad Batch? So, last time the crew was kind of given a job to collect a tactical droid and get it to the lizard lady because it had valuable info on it, and along the way, things got screwed up because Trace and Rafa showed up from season 7 of Clone Wars. If you are a brand new viewer to this show and didn't watch Clone Wars, they were characters that Ahsoka ran into in the second arc of season 7. Most people did not enjoy those characters. Not that they were like, I mean, they were the worst. They weren't bad people. They were just kind of like annoying. And when they showed up in last episode, I was not pleased. In the end, though, things worked out, and the clones gave the info to Trace and Rafa to get to their contact, who works for the rebels. But they presumably also kind of like sold them out to whoever their contact was, or at least told them about their contact. So that they know where they are. I feel like I just tripped over my words throughout the whole last 3 sentences, but you know, you got the gist of what I was saying. What else? Oh, and then Wrecker, his freaking chip in his brain keeps activating, and it's pissing me off because I'm worried, because if he's the one, other than maybe Hunter, he's the one. Actually, I feel like all of them have unique abilities where unless it's like Echo would probably be the least concerning one to have turn. All the rest of them have unique abilities where if they turned, things would be bad. And luckily, you know, they might be able to defend against themselves because they're also equally powerful, but like Wrecker turning to the bad side would be awful. And I don't want it to happen, but I'm excited to jump into this episode. I don't know what's going to happen. Before we do jump into it, though, please consider leaving a like on the video, especially if you like what you see. Consider subscribing if you want to see more reactions to The Bad Batch or any other show that I'm watching. And then if full-length reactions are something that you're interested in, consider checking out my Patreon, where if you become a super supporter, you can get featured in my videos like this guy. But other than that, let's jump into it. Ooh, they're in a dogfight. That's probably not good.
That depends on when Echo plans on getting the drive back online.
I'm working on it.
So Echo's kind of like the mechanic.
What's with these guys?
Well, we did steal from them.
Technically, the Rokai stole the lizard first.
Rokai.
We are merely intercepting it.
They don't see it that way.
Well, maybe you should be better at shooting. What is that thing?
Get it off! Get it off!
Quit going at Wrecker's head. Don't like it. Quit bumping into things. I swear to God. Yeah, but Wrecker just hit his head.
What are you two up to?
Well, the mission's over. Can we go?
Again?
Where are you going?
It's a tradition. It makes the kid happy.
Uh-huh. The kid. Don't take long.
Yeah.
Where are you going? I want to know. Who are you? That looks like clone eyeballs. That's Rex. I'm calling it. It's Rex.
Whoa. You said the job paid 3 times this.
For me, not for you.
And just how is this mutually...
What the heck is Mantel Mix? That stuff?
Part of the mission.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be 14 credits for the Mantel mix.
Yeah. Put it on Cinch Time.
Who is it? Who is it? That's clone armor. That's clone armor.
Hey, what's going on in here? Who are you?
Let's go.
Oh, great. Another clone.
That's what's
Just what
up.
I need.
Where's Ahsoka?
I'm done taking in strays.
My
Captain,
brother.
it's been a while, boys. Where have you been, Rex? That's a long story.
Like how it's just D. Bradley Baker just talking to himself.
Imperial files have you listed as killed in action.
Yeah, when he went down with that thing.
Well, look who it is. Come here, Rex.
What it do, baby?
Good to see you too, Rekka.
Thought you didn't like the regs.
We like this reg.
Omega?
She's peering
Which
into
generation
your
was it?
brain.
How'd you know that?
From the lines in your face.
Getting old.
Yeah, I guess I've been around. Yeah, it's just a headache, which are becoming more frequent.
Is that so?
If you're concerned about the so-called...
You're telling me you haven't removed your chips?
No, not yet.
You should.
Rex?
Those chips make you a threat to everyone around you, even her.
You're all ticking time bombs.
Take it easy, Captain.
What's in your head?
I've seen what happens when the chip activates. and
He's
I don't
been
want
a
to
part
bury
of it.
any more of our brothers.
Trust me,
It is not something you can control.
I couldn't.
Remove them. You gotta get
How
them
do you
taken
suggest
out.
We get them out. Good question. I'll be in touch.
You gotta find some sort of med bay. He literally is just like a ticking time bomb.
I don't like this plan.
Crafting a
Agreed to meet Rex.
helmet for him so that he can... It'll disrupt the signal.
My head.
I don't have an inhibitor chip.
Why not? That's not fair. How's the ship scanning?
Because she's a little kid.
Since Rex's chip would...
A starship graveyard. I'm picking up Rex's beacon.
Looks like the looks like the great scrapyard from Jedi Fallen Order. Couldn't find the words there. Maybe we'll see Cal Kestis. Is this the planet from Jedi Fallen Order? That would be kind of sick, honestly.
Raka may not be much to look
It is! Bracca.
What we need.
That's the spot.
Inhibitor chip taken out.
Scrapper Guild. They control this entire planet. We need to keep out of sight from their patrols.
Let's move.
It's much bigger up close.
Yeah. True.
This is an original Venator
Class ship. The first batch off the line.
First off the line, huh? Just like you, Rex.
Is there stuff in the
What is
water?
it? Stay above the waterline.
Yeah, that doesn't seem good. Something tells me they're gonna have to go for a swim.
If the inhibitor chip isn't something you can control, how'd you get yours out? I had help.
Ahsoka. Man, good thing I have subtitles on, because when Rex and Echo talk, it sounds fairly similar. Like, real similar.
Nicely done.
You're up, Wrecker. Yeah, my head doesn't hurt anymore. I'm fine. You guys go without me.
You can do it! Just keep your eyes on the cable.
If the kid can do it, you can do it. Although you're pretty freaking heavy. Something tells me the cable's gonna break and he's gonna fall into the water. Yup. It's gonna break. And he hits his head again. Oh no. Stop hitting your head.
Are you alright? No. Smells awful down
Oh,
here.
whatever thing is down. The water looks great, but whatever thing is down there is not gonna like you.
Stop climbing.
Ah, is that like a sarlacc?
Get up.
I remember in the game there was a sarlacc on this planet. Yikes. Thing's gonna eat him. Just drags the whole thing out. That is a Sarlacc, I'm pretty sure. Oh, brings back memories, eh? Is when they're trying to break down the door and Ahsoka's getting it out and then he just... Yeah, take away his weapons. Just in case.
And what if something goes wrong? I'll be left here
No, you won't.
with no one.
You'll have Rex at minimum.
You're stuck with us for the long run. Got it?
Yeah.
Below the horizon and temper-
It keeps buzzing louder though.
Get away from me.
Something's not right.
He is not gonna wanna go in there.
You boys got lucky.
He's gonna smash that console.
Immune to the effects of Order 66.
Don't say that out loud.
Makes attack the Jedi.
This won't hurt a bit.
He's gonna punch you. Oh, it activated. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Bad, bad.
You're in direct violation of Order 66.
Oh, just smokes him.
Wrecker?
Yeah. Him turning is terrifying. Yeah. He's a physically dominant specimen.
Come on, Ricker. Let's snap out of it.
Knock him unconscious. Not him.
All clones in violation of Order 66.
Oh, no, don't. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Use your weird connection. What abilities do you have? Use them. You're special for some sort of reason. Use the Force to knock him unconscious. Oh, he's just gonna come around the opposite side. Yeah.
This isn't you, Wrecker.
Don't.
Wrecker, I'm your friend.
Good soldiers follow orders.
God dang it. Get that out of him
Is it
ASAP.
supposed to take this long?
No, but he's got a thick ass skull.
Never been on this end of it.
Okay, but you should get this process going with the other guys.
Hey, kid. Why the long face?
He's awake.
Victory.
You made it.
Who's next?
Well, as long as they get them all out, yes, top notch, baby. No longer have to worry about that. Thank God. I was so worried. Yeah, apologize though. Well, don't apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. You couldn't control it.
Oh, I tried to control it. I tried as hard as I could. I just couldn't make it stop.
I know, Wrecker. It's okay.
Here,
The mission's over.
take some of that magic stuff.
Can't break tradition.
Thanks, kid.
Maybe you should scan her brain just in case. And maybe she's got a secret inhibitor chip she doesn't know about.
I spent my life defending the Republic. Can't stop now. The Republic's going, Rex.
Eh.
Not all of it. We're here.
Omega needs us. And I have to do what's best for my squad. Which is what?
I feel that.
I'm still figuring that out.
Tell the boys I'll see them around. Stay out of trouble. Funny. I was gonna say the same to you. Take care, Trooper.
God, Rex is so freaking cool.
If you're ever in a bind, you know how to reach us.
I love Rex. You're so freaking awesome. Walk into that smoke, boy. Oh no. Who sees you? Who would that be?
Intruders confirmed on the Jedi cruiser. Notify the Empire.
God, you suck. Oh, end of the episode. God dang it. That was such a good episode. I was so pumped about that one. I took a guess last time that maybe the contact was Rex, and then it is. So they, we start off, they're in a dogfight because they stole some lizard for the lizard lady, and they're kind of getting annoyed about the fact that they are doing some questionable work to get money, and turns out they have a heck of a tab because this lady's been charging them for everything. She's been keeping track. She got the receipts. And then cloaked figure in the bar is getting ready to fight. As soon as I saw the eyes, I was like, that's Rex. Those are Rex's eyeballs. And then as soon as you saw his arm, I was like, confirmation, baby. Let's go. It's party time. And he's there and he's just like, boys, what's up? Like, we're having a party. And then they talk about inhibitor chips and he's like, oh, say less, you trying to die? Like, he has seen horrible things because of that. He's pretty much had to kill his own brothers because of that. And he's like he knows they if they activate, he will get murked. So he's like, immediately he's like gun ready to go. He's like, oh, is this what's happening right now? Like, we're gonna fight? And they're like, dude, chill, we're fine. And he's like, no, you're not fine. You're taking those out immediately. Like, I'm in charge. You're taking them out. I'm not gonna bury any more brothers, so we're getting those out. And I was so nervous. They get to this Jedi cruiser. They're sneaking through. Also, it's on Braca, which is in the game Jedi Fallen Order. That's where Cal Kestis, he starts out as. So timeline-wise, I believe Cal, he landed on Braca like right after Order 66. So he's on this planet technically right now. He's still a little kid though. I wonder if we see him at any point. I don't think we would, but that would actually be pretty cool. Maybe if like in the background. I don't think he would play any significant role as like interfering with them, because he's trying to remain hidden. Like, he's actively suppressing the Force and trying to be chill about things. And he doesn't break that until Jedi Fallen Order, which I believe is canon. Like, it within the actual Star Wars verified timeline, it's considered canon. So maybe we see him in the background doing a little construction work. Maybe he slightly just interferes, just tiny bit, maybe like bumps someone and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just a child. But no, the whole second half of this episode was so stressful. They're sneaking through this planet. The Wrecker almost gets drowned by a Sarlacc, and we saw Sarlacc in it's in Jedi Fallen Order. There's a Sarlacc on this planet, so we knew one was there, at least one of them. But they're on this planet because that's where all the Star Destroyers are, and Rex knows. He's like, okay, I got mine taken out in one of those labs. We can definitely get it working for you guys. Meanwhile, Wrecker is just like, his head is pounding. He's like, I hate this. And they're scanning, and then as they're scanning the brain, it's like activating it more. So, and then the moment where he turns is terrifying, because it's just like this happy-go-lucky dude who's kind of like having fun with all the missions that he goes on is instantly killing Machine, and he's taking him to school. This massive behemoth is just going ham, and he's about to kill Omega. Like, he would have done it, I assume. Like, he couldn't break through, which is kind of surprising, because like Rex, he was able to hold off really well when Ahsoka, I mean, he did in the end give in to the impulses, similar to, I guess, Wrecker here, but like seeing them struggle against it to not kill someone they love is real heartbreaking and tough. And he might have killed Omega if Rex didn't shoot him. But they get him, they get the chip out of him, and it's all good. And then they get the chip out of the rest of them, and it's thank you. Just relieve my stress, please. And then, you know, Rex is like, hey man, if you guys want to fight for the Republic, you know how to find me. And they're like, well, we got other priorities right now. Like, we have to take care of this child. We're now a family. We can't really get involved in a war. But you know how to contact us. And he's like, sick. And then he just walks off into the smoke. And we don't see him for a while, probably. I wonder, you know, somehow we'll probably see him again, because he has to connect with Wolf and Gregor, the other one. One of them's Wolf. He has to connect with them and get their chips out. And he could probably, you know, be sneaky, get back to this planet again if he wanted to. Every clone he encounters, he can bring him here. But at the end of the episode, some people from the Scrapper clan saw the Bad Batch chilling out there, and so they alerted the Empire. And presumably next episode is not going to be a fun time. It's going to be a battle. Maybe Cal Kestis shows up, probably not. Either way, I'm excited. This was a fantastic episode. Other than the first episode, this is probably the best episode all season. You know, my favorite episode, hands down. Probably the most important episode of the season, other than the first one. So I'm a Cloud9 baby right now. Just feeling in the Clone Wars Bad Batch groove. Let's go. Super pumped. That was freaking loved this episode. I love seeing Rex. I wish we could have gotten maybe a little bit more hints about what's going on with Ahsoka. We know roughly, you know, this is pretty much right after Order 66, so it's only been like a few months, maybe a year. I don't know the exact timeline, actually. It's been at max 6 months. You know, there's no way it's past the 6 month mark of Order 66. They've been on the run for a while, but not that long. So, you know, that also means that Rex hasn't, unless he went his separate ways with Ahsoka fairly quickly, they're probably still kind of gelling together, roughly. So I wonder what she is up to at this particular moment. We know at some point in the Rebels storyline, before the original trilogy starts, she takes on the role of, what is it called? I forgot the name, but she is like she's like an undercover spy, and she is, you know, working behind the scenes, and she helps the crew of Rebels and stuff. So we know at some point she will show up, but we don't know what necessarily she's doing at this moment. Either way, I freaking loved this episode. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Were you as pumped to see Rex? Did you think it was Rex? And were you vindicated by it? Yeah, leave a like if you liked what you saw. Subscribe if you want to see more reactions to the Bad Batch. That means a lot to me. And then if you want to see the full-length reaction to this episode, consider checking out my Patreon, where you can become a super supporter and get featured in my videos like this dude. But other than that, that's all I gotta say. I love you. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.